Hello, this is number 3. I'm talking about Adam and Eve today. So we talked about creation on the last video, and remember on day 6, it said he made man and he made woman. And so then in chapter 2 of Genesis, he tells us exactly how he did it. And guess how he made man? It says he made man out of the dust of the earth. You ever seen dust? Maybe you've played with Play-Doh and made, clay and made stuff. I know I made stuff with everybody with Play-Doh. Remember Nana's homemade Play-Doh? So God made man out of the dust of the earth, formed him, and then guess what he did? He blew into his nose, and man became alive. How about that? God's breath is powerful. God has living breath. Very cool. None of us do that. We can do CPR, but we can't make dust that we form in the Play-Doh come alive. That is only God can do that. Isn't that awesome? So, God made man. He formed him. And he made him a living soul. And then he made this beautiful world. Remember, he made all the trees and all the animals. And he had this special garden. It was called the Garden of Eden. And it was a gorgeous place. Trees that were so beautiful. And every kind of fruit you could think of were in this garden. And he told the man, you can eat everything in here. But there's a special tree. There was 2 special trees. One was the tree of life, and he was allowed to eat from that. And when you ate from the tree of life, you stayed alive forever. And there was another tree called the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And he told him not to eat that one, because if you eat that one, you will die. Well, he brought all the animals that he made and gave them to Adam. This is the first time he's calling the man Adam. He brought all the animals to Adam, and he named them. He named the cows a cow, and he named the pig a pig, and he named the chickens a chicken, and he named a duck, and he named everything you can think of, the eagle. He named all the animals, but none of those were a good thing for Adam to have as a helper. And my favorite verse in Genesis is Genesis 2:18, and I have it right here. I want to read it to you because it's a very special verse, and any man hearing it might get aggravated, but all men know the truth that men need somebody to help them. I'm sorry, it's just how they're made. All men need somebody to help them. And God said in verse 18, he said, then the Lord God said, it is not good for the man to be alone. I will make him a helper suitable for him. So guess what? He caused Adam to lay down and be asleep. The first surgery ever. Then he took a rib. You know where your ribs are? Right up under here. He took a rib from Adam and he made woman. And when Adam woke up, he gave the woman to Adam, and then Adam named the woman Eve because she was taken from man. And he said, bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. How wonderful is that? God made Eve special for Adam. And that's the first direction that God made for marriage right there. I'm almost at 5 minutes, and I don't want to do any videos more than 5 minutes because, I want them to be short and sweet. But how wonderful is that God made woman to be a helper special for man. And, as I need men to help me. So I guess we help each other. We were made not to be alone. We were made to help each other. And God made us. And God put the life in us. All right, that's all. I love you. Y'all have a wonderful rest of the day or whatever you're doing today. Or good night if you're watching before you go to bed. I love you guys.